Thank you for your support. More on this at the end of the video. Last time on Inquisitor. Will this be the final clue we need? It is! We can do this full freaking elite casket. 577 barrows, 21 elite clues. Step 6, another chance at the casket. Clue number 6 going in. There's the casket. It's beautiful. I'm praying so hard. Please. No! Oh my god!
Oh, what the heck?
No,
What?
Oh!
Your act... I keep that. That's my best in slot range body. Well, I have 2 elite clues left, so I don't know. I have to decide whether I continue more barrows to try and get another elite clue.
The back-to-back, bro.
Well, it's like another 5 steps, right? Like, oof.
Yeah. I have to get 5 more elite clues, and it's like, oh god, that barrow's You know what? I'm happy with that Ranger's Tunic. That's actually crazy.
This item, I think that's worth.
Yeah.
The 2 pure items that I know peers would love from elite clues this early on. 6 elite clues for both.
Yeah,
the
your
freaking...
elite clue RNG is disgusting, but like you're dodging the combat bracelet so hard. Like literally, that's your only items. What the hell?
Yeah,
Have you
that's
considered
so
getting it?
crazy.
That's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh.
Beautiful.
The fit.
Yo,
Insane, dude.
Holy.
no
Wait.
avarice, no combat bracelet.
There we go. That'll.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Well, we obviously keep that. Best in slot range body because we can't access TOA. I'm resetting the barrows log because we're going for the back-to-back. We're starting all over again. We need 5 more elite clues. At least this time around, we're starting off with 2. There we go. I figured I would come to Worms, make use of the brand new Ranger's Tunic that we have, and get the red D'hide chaps in preparation for this clue step. And now, we're back to barrows. Why? Well, we're hoping for the back-to-back of the Dragonstone Bracelet. The first elite clue on the second juggle, 71 KC, and it will be completable. That is very cool. First, I teleported to Fenkenstrain's castle, and now I'm going to use the charter to buy my 5 buckets of slime and 5 pots. I guess I don't really need to enter the city right now, so I can just go teleport back to Fenkenstrain's castle. I also crushed one of the sets of bones preemptively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're all worshipped up, and now we can go and grab the Ghost Speak amulet whenever we want to get the tokens for this step. They're stored at the Ghost Disciples. Another elite clue. Clue number 2 will be a drop. We cannot get an Amulet of Glory, Barrow's Gloves, and we cannot wear a Dragon Medhelm, though we can get to the fishing platform. Number 2 dropped at 77 KC. A lovely elite clue for our troubles. Will it be completable? It absolutely will be. We can get to Mandrith in the wilderness, or outside of the resource area in the wilderness, I should say. Very cool. That's 4 elite clues now. And that was 139 KC, so we're a little over 8 right now. Oh, damn, another elite clue? Alright, I think this gets us much closer to rate. Is it completable? It absolutely is not. We cannot get to Apatol Island, and we cannot talk to Daga. We need Monkey Madness 1 completed, I believe, for both the Monkey Gree as well as the Monkey Speak Amulet. Goodbye, Mr. Clue. Oh, that was also 143 KC for elite clue number 4. Here it is, Big KC 2000, and we pull a double chest. Jagex coming in and congratulating us. That is very much appreciated. A shout out to Jagex there. That's an Alk, and the Darox plate body is a sell to the general store. An elite clue. It's been a hot minute. What's it gonna be? That is completable. Yes, dude. I am so happy with that. That is 5 elite clues on the ground, 216 barrows KC. We are over 8, but that is fine because we have 3 out of these 5 clues which are completable. Feels great. Okay, another elite clue so quick. What's it gonna be? Is this gonna be number 6? There's no way. It's gonna be a drop. It is absolutely a drop. We can get to the Fight Arena pub. However, unfortunately, we cannot get our hands on a pirate bandana. If we could have, I would have kept the dragon necklace from the first elite clue we rolled, and obviously we could get the magic longbow. But of course, the pirate bandana is locked behind mostly harmless access. So goodbye, Mr. Clue. That's unlucky. It's getting us closer to rate. That was chest 217. Another elite clue to dabble with our taste buds, and it will be completable. Number 6. Oh, baby, we are feeling good today. And I do believe that clue puts us over, and I should say under rate. I always get confused with the over and under rates, but that is extremely cool. Starting off the morning right with an elite clue scroll. Will it be completable is the big question. This will be big number 7 if it is. Lithgren, we absolutely cannot, so we go right back to Barrows. This requires the start of Dragon Slayer 2. So that is pretty unlucky. Goodbye, Mr. Clue. That was Barrows KC 237. This could be it. We're praying. Come on, please. Be completable. The Pharaoh, that's not gonna be completable. Is that a new one unlocked from Beneath Cursed Sands? Of course it is! Why would I not be screwed over by a brand new quest that Jagex decided to release? Why not? Now, the reason why I'm so upset is because juggling for this last 7th elite clue is probably the most taxing and most annoying part of this whole juggle, because as an Ultimate Ironman, my stuff stays on the ground for an hour before despawning. However, I want to leave myself a 5-minute buffer period so that I can ensure that I can re-death pile all my things should it come to that. So that leaves me with 55 minutes. Each extra death pile I have to create takes around 1:45 to 2 minutes. And of course, if you multiply that by 6 death piles, you get another 12 minutes out of the hour. But of course, it also takes time to pick up all my Barrows gear again, so I get around 42 minutes at Barrows with 6 death piles, before having to repeat the whole process over again. 290 KC, and yet again, that puts me under rate at Barrows for elite clues. Here we go again. Another morning, another elite clue. Will this be step 7 to complete the juggle? It will. Beautiful. And I think we'll actually start off with this step because I have 17 minutes left on this death pile, and it'll save us time when we death pile later, inevitably. And that's 310 Barrows KC for elite clue number 10. We got pretty lucky this time around. 27 or so KC under rate. All right, clue 1, step 1 completed, and step 2 on clue 1 will be completable. That's pretty cool. We need to go into the wilderness for this one though, so that has to be a death pile. Ah yes, we definitely tried to avoid death piling, didn't we? Fun fact, I prepare for wilderness steps by buying a maple shortbow and generally 30 adamant arrows, but because I have multiple wilderness combat clue steps, I will buy 50 this time around. And here we run back, pick up the elite clue, and we get to run into the wilderness now. And here are all of the steps that we have to complete. Everything's re-death piled, 43 minutes on the clock. Let's clock them out. Clue 1, step 2 completed, and step 3 will be completable. That's very cool. We can actually run right there and do it now. Clue 1, step 3 completed, and step 4 will reveal to us that it is incompletable. As a reminder, we have attempted to start the Spirits of the Illid quest, and unfortunately, we can't quite make it into the Genie's area. I do believe there was a clip in the Inquisitor's Tale series. As per usual, we use the strength shortcut to get through and hopefully climb ourselves an aviancy. Alright, yet another elite clue. Let's not die to these guys. And it will be west side of the Isle of Souls. That's completable. Though I do think I will send a quick death pile so that I can do the last wilderness step that I have. Elite clue number 2, step 5, has been completed. As you can see, I changed my mind and decided to just come and do this step immediately. Not quite a casket yet, but step 6 will be kill a hellhound, which is entirely possible. Nice. Alright, clue 2, step 6. This could be a casket, and it is. Wow. That whole juggle only took us a collective 2 elite clue scrolls to finish. So, statistically speaking, this should be the casket that gives us the Dragonstone bracelet. There's a 1 in 6.45 chance to receive one in an elite casket. Though what would be really neat is if we got a Mimic, which is a 1 in 35 chance per elite reward casket. So without further ado, let us see if we will have to return to Barrows for yet another 2 elite clue scrolls, or if we can be done. Back to Barrows we go. I think the only plus side to that elite casket was the fact that it was completed in 2 elite clues, so I can go straight back to Barrows and continue the grind to get 7 again to guarantee a casket. I did want to reaffirm that we started this juggle that we just completed with 2 elite clues. This one we will be starting with 5 completable elite clues, so we shouldn't have to do Barrows for nearly as long. And you know, that is assuming we don't go too unlucky rolling steps that we cannot complete. So right click the Barrows and reset the tab. I think any pure would absolutely kill for this RNG from elite clues. Imagine having a Ranger's Tunic and Fremenic kilt before a freaking Dragonstone bracelet. Though, then again, it's only really useful for my account, so any other pure would not complain. Oh, and as a reminder, we have hit the jewelry table twice now on the elite clue scrolls. Just haven't hit that singular jewelry piece that we need. Another elite clue! What's it gonna be? Oh, buddy! Kill a water fiend! We cannot kill a water fiend. The only water fiends we can see in the game are located inside of the Kraken Cove, but you need a Water Fiend's Slayer task to kill them in the Kraken Cove. Why? I don't know. Ask Jagex. 8 Barrows KC for the first elite clue. We are certainly under rate for this one. Here on the main account, I do not have a Water Fiend's Slayer task, and I can't attack any water fiends. Leave McCracken wants you to stick to your Slayer assignments. Ooh, the last chest of the hour. It's an elite clue. Is it gonna be completable? It will not be completable. That is very depressing. That is chest 110 for elite clue number 2, and yes, we certainly are over rate now. That took 102 Barrows chests to see my second elite clue, so it being a drop is really rather disappointing. We carry on. Hey, I'm maxed. Please be completable, good sir. I'm dropping you on the floor. And it will be incompletable. I'm so sad. Yeah, it's 126 kill count. Dig next to the Law Rift in the Abyss. We can't enter the Abyss because that requires the completion of Enter the Abyss, which gives 1,000 runecrafting experience. Goodbye, Mr. Clue Scroll, and my hell continues. Oh, there's a double chest. Would you look at that? Been a minute since we've seen one of those. Really neat. Alright, it is time. Another elite clue. We are far over rate at 198 chests. I believe I'm due around 2 more elite clues. Could be wrong on that. But will this one be completable? It certainly will be, thank God! First completable elite in a hot minute. 198 chests to be precise. So that is 6 elite clues. We go back for the 7th. Another situation of elite clues back to back. First chest after death piling everything again. Is this meant to be? It is, but it's a KBD step. Oh, I hate the KBD step so much. Well, it's possible, and that means we have 7 elite clues. Yet again, 199 Barrows KC. Not too bad. 2 out of 5 elite clues completable, and we go use the Abyssal Dagger again. Oh, I brought my whole cat. Whoops. Oh my god, no way. Whoopsie doopsie. That's so funny. Oh my god. No, please don't attack. I see someone. No, come on, please. Oh, I hope it'll still count for me. I saw they hopped. I didn't see any recoil damage, so... Oh, the max hit, let's go! Oh, it's so good, man. Yes, keep the damage coming, please! I don't want to have to come back to this terrible, terrible place. Yeah! Oh, I have no run. Uh-oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Please. Go faster. Uh-oh. Monka! Oh my god, that was so close. Alright, step 2 is completable. We have to swap the spellbook though, and I got a free Amulet of Power, so thanks for that, KBD. Much appreciated. God, that was pretty tense. I'm so happy that person coming in did not have an Amulet of Recoil on. Otherwise, I would have lost that clue. Clue 1, step 2, talking to Father Eric, and step 3 will be incompletable. The first drop has been achieved. Goodbye. We do the little spin, and Yuri appears to give us our third completed step on clue number 2. Step 4 will not be completable as we cannot equip a rune kite shield. This is a step that a normal 807 could do, assuming they obtain the Bob shirt from Easy Clues, I believe. But for us, it is not an option, so we say sayonara. So here we are, this is how we're currently looking on the Elite Clue Juggle. We have the Mandrith step, which I dropped outside of the pile to save me from having to death pile an extra time, like I was talking about in, I believe, the first Elite Clue Juggle. So as long as I pick this one up within 2 minutes, as you can see by the timer on screen, I can go to the wilderness, do the Mandrith step, and carry on with this juggle completely okay. Look at this absolute mammoth. All right, Mandrith, answer this, please. It is a big old 28. That is step 4 completed. We will get step 5, which will be another trip to Dragon Tooth Island. All right, this step has taken me probably about 20 minutes to work out because I forgot my freaking Ghost Speak amulet. And then I proceeded to get the bones again, as well as, well, of course, you see the buckets of slime. Anyways, sporting our brand new Ranger's tunic with our fashionable range gear, we defeat the Bandosian Guard. And clue 3, step 5 completed. Step 6 will be Sherlock, which is most likely a drop. We will go and see. All right, Sherlock, the moment of truth as per usual. Score a goal in Skullball. That is incompletable. We can't get the Ring of Karos, and I believe we need 60 agility for the werewolf course, or to get access to it. 60. Yes. Goodbye, challenge scroll. Don't mind me and my continual worship of the Ectofunctus and the free tokens that accompany that. Here we are yet again, step 6 on our journey to complete this Elite Clue Scroll. I do believe it's clue number 4, and we will see yet another step. Step 7 will be speaking to the veteran at the pest control. Veteran boat larder. And just as our minigame teleport becomes available again, we can teleport straight there. So as we walk our way to the veteran squire, we arrive and say the words by talking to him. And here we go, yet another casket by the larder that I have spent hours aplenty inside. And honestly, I'm not feeling too confident about this elite casket, though I do want to stress the point that getting both the Ranger's tunic and the Fremenic kilt before getting the Dragonstone bracelet that I want is absolute insanity. The RNG is over the moon. Let us see what we will obtain from this very elite reward casket. Yes, it's done! I'm so happy! Yay, we hit the freaking Dragonstone bracelet table, and there it is, the Shazian gloves, which have been used for years on this account now, will be retired as we receive the best in slot gloves for this account type. Oh, yes. This makes me so happy. It's over. The memes can stop now. I'm done with elites. I think I'm just gonna send the last 3 elite clues that I have and see if I can get a back-to-back elite casket completion, because I'm done. I'm not doing any more barrows. I've done plenty. No more, please. Thank you very much. Clue 1, step 1 completed, and step 2 will be Raygath in the Arceus General Store. And that's the perfect drop because we need to enchant this Dragonstone Bracelet. It's almost like the game is giving us a nice little nudge to get this done. Clue 1, step 2 completed, and step 3 will yield us a drop. A reminder, we cannot get to the Isleworth camp. Goodbye, Mr. Clue. Wearing our brand new Dragonstone Bracelet, we are on step 3 of clue number 2. The answer is, of course, 3. We hand it back for step 4, which will be completable. Very cool. And actually, Hellhounds are my Slayer task right now, fun fact. Clue 2, step 4 completed, and step 5 will be Mountain Camp. We cannot do that step because we cannot complete the Mountain Daughter quest. And I'd say the main reason why this step isn't completable is because you need to use a rope on the boulder, which requires 10 or 15 agility, something like that. Ah yes, I have to death pile again because the skeletons across the Edgeville ditch would not drop me a looting bag. I think I killed them for at least around 5 minutes. Unlucky, to be honest. Oh, and I did want to mention a big quality of life with the combat bracelet is the fact that you can pick the nettles with it on. I know this is a Dragonstone bracelet, but it's the same thing for when you have it as the combat bracelet. So, since we still have this extra elite clue to do, step 5, we will keep the red D'hide chaps for now, and we will alch both of the Dragonstone rings because we actually have the piece of Dragonstone jewelry right here that we need to enchant, which we could easily save. Get rid of the Dragon Longsword because it is an alch, and the duplicate Amulet of Power can also go. Let's go bag the rest of our stuff and finish up this clue. I can't tell you how good it feels to have everything bagged and actually on my character as a whole, as opposed to logging out every day with stuff on the ground, praying that the death mechanics will continue to function as they should. But yes, without the untradeable items changes and the death piling mechanics for UIMs, this whole grind would not have been possible. So honestly, I'm extremely thankful that happened. I have been doing this whole grind for 26 days. That's almost a month of just doing barrows. And we've finally obtained it. The Dragonstone Bracelet. Clue 3, step 5. We'll poke the basilisk to death with a chance to get another clue scroll, is what we will receive, but that was a chance at a casket, I should add. Step 6 will be the inevitable drop. So from those 3 elite clues, we had a chance. We had a little chance to get another reward casket, but no such luck. But that is completely fine by me. We completed our goal. We have the Dragonstone Bracelet in hand. Let's go enchant it. Short clip. As a reminder, I am hopping through all the worlds to sell my death runes because I don't like keeping a death rune stack anymore. We have a full trident and that's all I require. So, sell the rest of the death runes for some money. All right, the final world hop. There we go. All the death runes sold. Sold some chaos runes off as well, but we have over 200,000, so it's not going to be easy at all to get rid of those. And I don't mind keeping the chaos stack either. Here we are, we have arrived. The big moment of alching the red D'hide chaps because we no longer need them as we are no longer doing elite clues. No, but for real, here we go. Level 5 enchant on the Dragonstone jewelry. The Dragonstone bracelet becomes the combat bracelet. And just look at those stats, the upgrade on the Shazian gloves. This feels fantastic to have completed. It's just so good. Additional 3 melee strength, accuracy and defense bonuses, and the ability to destroy the Shazian gloves. Sayonara. We will never see you again. Ah, beautiful. Love to see it. Look at it. It's so good. I'm so happy to have that done. Nearly a month grind over, and I can put stuff in my looting bag again. I don't have to worry about death piles. No more timers on the screen. It's so good. Though, now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this mind rune stack because I have absolutely zero use for this. And while we're here, I may as well give a looting bag update as well. This is what we are currently sitting at. I'm debating on getting rid of the Dragon Spear because it is only required for those very elite clues I just finished doing. So is it worth a bag slot being taken up at this point? Probably not, but hey, let's open it up on the side. Scroll down a little bit. We have the elite loot from the past 6 elites, and my god, it's crazy. Anyways, let's reset the barrows. Got a solid 14 mil or so profit, split between the main and the Inquisitor. And we go back to hard clue juggling. I'm not joking. Imagine going from one juggling activity to another, because now we need the Amulet of Glory trimmed. Am I gonna actively grind for this one? No, don't worry about it. I won't torture you all with that. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'm not joking. So one thing I did forget to show is my total loot from barrows, and there it is. You can do the math if you would like. I don't really care, because the only thing I really wanted was a singular Carol's crossbow, and we got that at 950 or so chests, if I recall correctly. It is time for some statistics. We started barrows with 1,268 KC and finished with 2354. Meaning that it took 1,086 total kill count to complete 3 elite clue juggles and eventually get that Dragonstone bracelet. So if we use the average amount of barrows KC per hour, which is 10, and divide that by 1,086, you will see that we spent 108.6 hours at barrows over 26 days. But that isn't the only statistic that I want to bring up. You know, over this whole grind, we created a lot of death piles. The first juggle, we created 200 death piles. The second, 133, and the third, 108. With a total of 441 death piles over the 3 juggles, spending around 2 minutes to create each death pile and get back. That is a total of 882 minutes spent death piling. And of course, if we convert that into hours, you will see that we spent 14.7 hours just clicking nettles and running back. So how do you guys spend your time? This is how I spend mine. Oh, one last fun little metric I can show you all is my rune pouch stack. So I do believe I started with 16,000 soul runes, and I was down to 12,432. I just got a 10 soul rune drop from the Smoke Devils here, which reminded me that this could be a cool metric to show. And I believe I also bumped up my law rune stack over 8,000 law runes. So around 3,000 law runes used there. I want to say a big thank you to the channel members who, with a monthly membership to the channel, get the videos 3 days early. Be sure to click the join button below the video to find out more and maybe even join their ranks. Up next, we have Armadil, who bought me a coffee and said, "Your content continues to motivate me in my grinds and towards my goals in OSRS. Been watching since episode 1 and always look forward to each new episode. Keep it up, man." Thank you very much, I will. If you're not a fan of monthly subscriptions, you can leave a one-time tip at the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description down below. Thank you for your consideration. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, toggle notifications, and share the video if you feel so inclined. I'm a little bit under the weather as of the creation of this video, so if you heard that throughout, please don't mind it. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.